Alright guys, so in the last video we went ahead and added all of our data here to the back end, but now I want to customize the admin area. So there's a few things I want to do. I want to add some more fields to these tables. I want to have some filters and stuff like that. But before we do that, let's change this up here, just Django administration. I don't think anyone is ever going to want that there. You at least want your company name or something. So we're going to add the logo here, the BT logo that they sent us in the resources that we have in our static assets. I also want to change up the colors. I want the colors to match the front end. Okay, so if we go, let's say view site, we want to use this blue, this dark blue, and this green instead of the default Django blue colors. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So let's head over to VS Code, and first thing we want to do is go to templates, and we want to create a folder called admin. Okay, and then inside admin we're going to create a new file called base_site.html. Okay, very important that you call it that. And what we're going to do is extend the admin template, and then we can actually change blocks. We can add certain blocks, including the branding block. So at the top here, let's do extends, and then we want to do admin/base.html. Okay, so that's the template we want to extend, and then we're going to want to use an image. We're going to want to use our logo, so we want to bring that in from our static assets, so we also have to load static. Okay, now for the branding, or that where it says Django administration, we have to put whatever we want to put in there inside of a block, and this is going to be called block branding. Okay, and then of course we want to end that block. And inside here we're going to put an H1 with an ID of head, and we're going to put in here, for now let's just do BT real estate. So if we were to do that, let's save and let's take a look. Let's reload. There we go. So that it's as easy as that to change the text up here. But I actually want the logo. Okay, I want it to be the logo and then just say admin area. So inside this H1, I'm going to do an image and give it a class of brand_img. And for the source, it's in the static folder, so we want to put our tags, and we want to say static. It's going to be in the img, and it's going to be logo.png. Okay, in the alt, I'll just put the company name, BT Real Estate. Okay, let's see what else. We want to put, I'm going to specify a height and a width, so I'm going to say height equals 50 and width equals 80. Okay, that way no matter how big the image is, it'll still just format it to look right. And then after the image, let's say admin area. Okay, so we'll save that. Let's go back and reload. And there we go. So now we have our little logo, and it says admin area instead of Django administration. Now for the CSS, if we want to edit that, we actually have to add another block down here. And we're going to say block, and then it's called extra style. Okay, so we want extra style, and that has to end. Okay, and then in here we can put a link. Let's say link. It's going to go to static. So static, and then css/admin.css. So we're going to have to create that file. And then I think that should do it. So let's save that, and let's go to, let's see, we want to go to our BTRE, and let's see, right here, static, CSS, and let's create a new file called admin .css. So the first thing I'm going to mess with is the header. Okay, so it has an ID of header, and the reason that I know that is because I just used the Chrome tools here and use the element selector and select this, and you see it has an ID of header, and you can see the styles down here. So I want to increase the height a little bit to 50, and then also change the background to our blue, our branding blue, and also change the colors to white. I don't want this yellow color. Also for the link, this right here, these are links and they're yellow. I want to change that, this branding H1 as well. So let's head over to our CSS and let's change the height. So we'll say height 50 pixels. Let's change the background to the value of 10284E, which is the dark blue. And let's change its color to white. And then we also want to take the branding ID and then the H1, and we want to set that color to white as well. Alright, so let's save that and check it out. So we'll reload. There we go. And now there's a little more space under the logo because we increased the height. This background color changed and that yellow is now gone. Alright, so let's see. The next thing I want to do is all the links I want to be the excuse me, this dark blue color. So we'll do that. Also, if we go back to the home, these are still this actually no, before we get to that, let's handle this. If we take a look at what this actually is, it's the div with the class of breadcrumbs. And if we look in our styling here, you'll see div.breadcrumbs. So we want to override that. So let's first of all just do a. We're going to do all a link and a visited, and we're going to say color, and we're going to set it to this blue here. Okay, and then the breadcrumbs, we'll say div dot breadcrumbs. Let's set that background to the green. So the green is going to be 30 CAA 0. Let's save that. Let's go back, reload, and now we have that green color. All right. Let's see. I think that's good. Actually, I don't like the color of this right here, this link. Let's see what that is. Is that in the bread? Yeah, that's the breadcrumbs link. So you know what we'll do? Let's just make that black. So we'll say div breadcrumbs links. Let's say color, and we'll do 333. Let's see if that works. Okay, but what about this? Oh, so these are not the links. For those, let's do the blue. So we would just do color in the breadcrumb. So like color, like that. Let's see. There we go. And if you, I mean, you can do what you want. If you want to experiment, if you want to make them a little lighter, that's fine. So now if we go back to home, I want to take care of these blocks right here. And if we take a look at what these are, they're caption tags. And if we look at the styling, we want this right here because you can see this is where that background color is. So we basically want all of these classes. So I'm going to go ahead and copy these and paste that in. Okay, and we want the background to be the green, so I'm going to just copy that and paste that in, and let's take a look. There we go. So now it's starting to look more branded, more like our client's branding colors or company colors. So I think that's pretty much it. Let's see if we go to the ad page, or let's go to like listings. Let's go here. I guess We could change these buttons if we want. Let's see. Yeah, let's grab this right here. And let's do a background of the blue. And then color white. Let's reload, and there we go. I don't have a problem with that, the save button looking like that. I mean, that's fine. So I think we're good for the CSS. In the next video, what I want to do is customize the tables a little bit. So I want to have some other stuff here. Like let's see, what could we put here? We could do some location info, like the city. We could put the price, the realtor, things like that. Okay, so we'll start to customize this a little more in the next video.